Alright, everybody. I was just looking at the internet and I noticed that nobody had an introductory guide for a kotatsu. Now, in order to introduce to you what a kotatsu is, you've got to understand a few elementals involved in the successful operation of a kotatsu. Now, first, you're going to need about 5 things. You're going to need a blanket mat. Now, this blanket mat is ordinary, but it is flame retardant, which is very important if you want to make a successful kotatsu. Next, you're going to need a cover mat. Now, what this cover mat is again, it's flame retardant, and on top of it is where you place the tabletop to your kotatsu. Now, notice how this works. You can only buy one of these in Japan, and well, let me just get to the basics here so you can see what's going on. Alright, so now, in order to make the successful kotatsu, you're going to need a heating plate. Notice how you've got a heating plate under there, and this heating plate will warm your legs to an adequate heat. Then, and now this is Japanese, so you might not understand this, you've got a low setting, and you've got a high setting. Now this one does not go to 11, it only goes from low to high. Low, high. See how that works? So if you want to operate low, high. Now, of course, in order to make it work, you've got to turn it on. Let's see here. On, off. On, off. Very good. That's wonderful. Now, I'm going to turn it on to high so you can see the kotatsu work in perfect harmony with its outside surroundings. On. Now, if you look here at the heating plate, I hope that I plug this thing in. Bloody piece of crap. Ah, there we go. Now notice how it's starting to turn orange. See that? How that works right there? Now, on a cold day, I was upside down there. On a cold day when your legs are cold and you've got no central heating, perhaps because you're in Japan where there is no central heating, or here in Mississippi where you really don't need one because it's just so warm outside most of the year. Let me go ahead and turn this down to low. See, low, high, low, high. Okay, but down to low, and then you got your kotatsu here. It warms your legs. If you've got a cat, you can let it sleep under, because kitties love kotatsus. And you must, however, have a utility cord with a fuzzy outside. I do not know why this is necessary, but all kotatsus have utility cords that are fuzzy. It must be fuzzy. There you go. On, or off, on. And then you must have the light here on the kotatsu. Alright, now let me show you how wonderful this kotatsu is, because I put my legs right there. Don't worry, I'm wearing shorts. Don't worry. I put my legs right there, and I cover my legs, and then maybe I'll have some cards, or I've got something, let's see, I got some cards, or I got a book to read, or something like that, and here I am with my nice warm and toasty legs under the kotatsu on a cold winter's day. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you for watching this user's guide for a kotatsu. You can find them on eBay for about $200. It is definitely worth it if you're interested in warming your legs without warming the room. Goodbye.